Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Hello, Albionium and Ritu. And anyone else who... Wait, there's something wrong with my thing. Wait. Why is there a volume meter on my... Oh, I know why. Hang on. Let's see if I can fix that. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Okay, cool. So, how's it going everyone? Welcome to the stream. I said that already. So, new things. So I've been working on... And the Cyber Noob, hello. How's it going? Where's my mouse cursor? There it is. Now we can't see how loud Jim is. Well, you'll have to see it with your ears or something. Lend me your ears. So yeah. Yeah, I've been refining the design of the cards a little bit, continuing from what we worked on last week. Techneligence. Good evening. I'm glad to see... glad you could catch one of these streams. That's cool. You skipped a few of these. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you might see a few new things if you haven't been here in a little while. Some of these screens have things. There's a beeping light unit, a blinking light unit even. So these cards look a little different. I've upgraded sorry, my brain's a bit slow today. The visual look, there's slightly higher resolution and the design is a little different. We have an icon here instead of a word for the system it comes from. And yeah, we can select a target to shoot. And, oh, keep an eye on this little bit here. Just a small detail, but that kind of moves up as it slides in. And as you can see, the shields of the enemy ship are animated. There are things. There are indeed things. And, believe it or not, there is also stuff. So let's look at the stuff. What else have we got? Yeah, so we've got the shields visuals. If I fire a few missiles, these will take one turn to reach the enemy. But once they do... Yes, there we go. You can see some of the damage, the visual impact has started... I've started to... Oh, thank you, Albionium. So it just, when you've destroyed something, it leaves a little scar with some sparks coming out of it. I still need to add some like little bits of debris to fly out because that would be cool. But basically, you're only going to see that mostly when the shields are down. Some weapons will penetrate shields, like physical missile weapons do physical damage, and 50% of physical damage gets through the shields, but 25% of energy damage gets through the shields. So this shot, this double shot, for example, does only 3 damage, so each hit 25% of 3 rounded up with integer scaling. Basically, for every 4 damage, 1 gets through the shield. So if I fire this, none of it will get through the shield, especially if one of the shots misses. 5 stars is Jim's review of his game. Yeah, no, this is the command level, so this is kind of like your mana or your energy. How many stars do you see? There are 4 stars. Yes, 5 stars. Yeah, so it's basically what you use to play these actions. So each of these has 1 cost here. So if I fire a missile, it reduces it by 1. Same if I do this. So look, we can see we've taken out their missile launcher there. It's in red. Let's target their shield generator. We won't actually get. It's difficult to get through the shield. To make it through... My god, it's 3/5 full of stars. Brilliant. Yeah. So if I just let the battle go on a bit, and then... We can also do a shield boost ourselves. I want them to do a shield boost, because I made a nice animation for it, damn it. Okay, let's just keep firing. There we go. We've got another hole in the ship. And let's see. So they're charging up their big laser. Let's see if we can do something about that. Boom! We took out their big laser. Look at that. Now they can't fire it. So it's completely... There we go. There's the shield animation. I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah. So basically, even with a random shot, there will be a chance for it to hit somewhere. So I'll show you how this works. I go into the scene view. Zoom in on the ship here. We have... these nodes, so some of them are the weapons, like the lasers, the missile launcher here, the big laser. Shield generator is here. Hang on, let's bring up that so you can see better. Shield generator is there. Engines are at the back, and then there are just these hull nodes. So basically, when you fire a weapon at the ship which doesn't have targeting ability, it will hit one of these random nodes. And for example, let's see, which one is it? It's going to be the last one there. This one, I can actually move it around just to show you. Each one has a little different damage texture, and it shows that you're doing some damage to the ship. But it's sort of a non-essential area, so it hasn't done any system damage, exactly. I like that it leaks Rice Krispies when damaged. Well, interestingly, if you zoom in, so on the sort of scene view here, they look sort of smooth and discreet, but on the view here, they're kind of pixelated. You know, they exist in the subpixels. Not in the subpixels, to be fair, to be accurate, sorry. Yeah, and the way that's achieved is basically this view screen is a texture. It's a render texture. So there's a camera pointed at the ship here, which is then rendering this high resolution stuff. As you can see, there's a sort of line in the lighting here, but if we look, it's not there. It's kind of it's all cut down to the pixels. It's kind of pixelated, if you like. And the way that's done is that this has a resolution. The screen essentially has a resolution, so you'll never see anything on the screen that isn't 1 pixel in size, which I am quite pleased with. It's leaking money. Starbound pixels, yeah, pick them up. I like it. Yeah, right. Snap, Crackle, and Spock. Those are our crew members. Yes, here we have Snap, Crackle, and Spock. Why not? It's brilliant. Yeah. Thank you, LBNM. Glad you like it. So let's keep pounding this ship and see if we can destroy it. I still haven't got ship destruction done yet, so the ship won't explode yet, but eventually it will, and that'll be cool. So yeah. Also, something slightly minor, but I think very important, is if I sort of play all those and end the turn, it doesn't actually end my turn until they're all played, so you don't get any annoying overlap with the enemy turn, which is a problem. I think I need to improve that shield animation there. Okay, we're taking out one of those lasers. Yeah. So now they can only fire with this. At this point, the ship would be almost destroyed. So this is what it would kind of look like when it's almost done. But god damn it, I missed twice. Unbelievable. Let's take out their engines, even though engines don't do anything yet. Missiles, all the missiles. Oh, it's got some shields back. It's not going to do any good. There we go. Okay, so there's a couple more scars where it could appear, but that's pretty much it. Yeah. So I'm quite pleased with how that's looking. I still need to have things like damage be visible on the bridge, perhaps, like you know, consoles exploding and these crew getting flung about. That would be great. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping. I should have made this bigger. Anyway. Yeah. Also, I kind of want the dice potentially to fall off when it gets a really big hit. Noob question: is this kind of Magic the Gathering in space on a computer? It's more like Slay the Spire than Magic the Gathering. Although in Slay the Spire, your opponent doesn't have cards, and in this, they do have cards. I guess kind of. I never actually played Magic the Gathering. I never had enough money to be able to be competitive with Magic the Gathering stuff. But I played Hearthstone a bit, and that's kind of similar, I think. But yeah, I guess that's not a bad comparison. But it's going to be a sort of roguelike progression system, so it's not going to be multiplayer, at least not at first, I don't think. Multiplayer is this whole different kettle of stuff. Oh, I improved the miss animation there as well. If we've got a kind of it's sort of the laser kind of trails across. But yeah, so today, also the coffee cup is going to fall over. That's going to be one thing that happens this coffee cup here, which you may not be able to see very well. It's like 3 pixels. This here is going to fall over when only watch people do it. Just trying to get a rough idea. Yeah. So the idea of the game is that you will you're lost in space essentially. Your ship gets pulled through a space anomaly, and you find yourself in some strange part of the universe, and there's all these hostile aliens, and you're looking for a way to get home. And I didn't turn off Discord. Sorry. Yeah. And you'll proceed from like one star system to another, and acquire new technologies and get upgrades, and basically build your deck. So it's a deck building game. You'll acquire new cards by upgrading things on your ship. So it will either add new cards or upgrade your cards and stuff like that. And yeah, still in fairly early stages, but the basic mechanics are really coming together. Will there be a Loch Ness monster pop up every so often? I mean, I think that means not exactly, but I can imagine there being some kind of space whale, space octopus type thing that you have to fight. That would be cool. Hello, Visaneku, welcome. How's it going? Yeah, let's have a look at the damage system that I've come up with, which for anyone who's just joining. So, I'll stop raising your shields. I need to destroy you. It's not fair. But yeah, the shields are working now. Let's fire all the missiles. Some of those should get through the shields. So the missiles you fired appear here. Some of these tooltips are not right yet.
Hi.
Hello. Hello, Judge Groovy Man. Welcome. To seek out new cards and new combinations. To boldly go where no deck has gone before. I like that. That's great. Yeah, so... Okay, come on. You can do this. Let's just fire a lot of stuff. It's never going to get through their shields until they're down, really. But the missiles will. So you can see some damage is being done to their systems when the missiles hit. I really should change the basic evasion not to 30, because it's kind of annoying. That's like a lot of evasion. Sounds really neat. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope it'll do well. I hope it'll turn out well. Wait. Did those lasers not fire? What the hell just happened? Oh god, why do these bugs always appear? What is happening? Why are the... You're seeing this, right? Nothing's happening when I fire. That's so weird. I'm gonna skip this track, I don't like it. Right now. Okay, laser, fire. Nothing's happening. What the hell? Oh god. Oh, okay. There's all these no reference exceptions. I mean, okay. But that's just the shield renderer. That shouldn't make a problem. Getting random node. Doing fight. This is so weird. Well, I'll debug this later, but it worked for a while. You like the dithering effect? Yeah, so that's... oh, I can't show you right now because the game is bought, but if I just reload it... Oh, I spent so much time of development is... doesn't like 1 point of shield, maybe. But there shouldn't be any reason it shouldn't hit because of that. So, like, oh, if you could actually hit, please. At least it's showing now. Hang on. Oh, come on. Let's just do missiles. Alright, I want to show you the shield effect, how it works. There, oh, almost got... Okay, that's close enough. Well, maybe not. Okay, step forward. There we go. Okay, so if we go into the scene, again, you can see that in the scene itself, it's all very coarse noise. I don't know how well you can see that on stream. But that's not what it looks like. The reason is because this is being rendered to a screen that is essentially the resolution of where one of these blocks is a pixel. So it's turning all this crazy noise into this, which looks more appropriate for the resolution. Although these weapons are on the wrong layer because they're poking out behind the shield, so that's wrong. But anyway, that's how... Turns Jim into a dog. Damn. That's about as close as you can get. Yeah. I was thinking of getting doing some stuff where you can do something to my avatar. But welcome, Costas. How's it going? Costas is one of the developers of Theropods. Feel free to throw the trailer in there if you like. Which is a really cool dinosaur-based adventure game, which is in development. And he also streams with the other main developer, or one of the other main developers. Tiny Pixel something? Tiny Stuffs, that's it, yeah. Streams are like a form of testing. Bugs appear that would otherwise never appear. It's true. I like that frog emote, that's great. Yeah, so let's just blow up this ship a bit. I want to see some damage. I'm really liking the damage effects that I've made. If I don't blow my trumpet too much. Yeah, come on. Still need sound effects, obviously, but that'll come later. The shields are holding, Captain. Oh, well, I don't like that. Blow them up. There we go. Okay, this should really start taking some proper damage. I'll stop showing off in a minute. Oh, god damn it, why does everything miss? I hate my own game. There we go. Let's take some damage there. That's fun. Damage effects add a lot. Very satisfying to see your attacks have a visual effect. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. There we go. Just blowing up their lasers. Yes, yes. Okay. So today I want to work a bit on the card art. So basically, these are all placeholder. You know, these images here. So I want to work on, now that I've got a proper resolution for the cards, I know exactly what resolution these displays need to be. So that means I can start working on the proper card art, which I'll probably animate at least a little, because these are kind of, you know, these cards are kind of you know, little electronic pads, so it makes sense they'd have animations on them. Yeah, this is really pleasing. Thank you, Visineko. Have you programmed what happens when the ship is destroyed? Not yet. That is still yet to be done. But it's going to be spectacular. And the ship is going to fall apart into pieces. And there's going to be, you know, sub-explosions and debris flying off. And it gradually, like, just get destroyed. And it's going to be awesome. Yeah. Boom. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. So. Damaged holes in the ship are cool. Thank you. A soap bubble pop. Yeah. That'd be funny. With an explosion sounds, it's a realistic vacuum simulation. I mean, you gotta do the explosions, you know. I mean, the way I think of it is that it's, you know, it's an AI sort of giving you the visual, the audio feedback on the bridge's systems, you know, so that you know when an explosion has happened because you can hear it. Like, that makes sense, you know, for sort of situational awareness. Got to lurk and work. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you, Tracy Facian. Good to see you here. Have a good lurk and work. That's a good phrase. I like that. Okay, so over here we have the card art, well, the card base, should I say? So we just want to get the size of this screen. Oops, that's all the screens. Doop doop. There we go. And put this in a new texture, a new sprite even. Is the music too loud? Let me know. It seems slightly loud. Turn it down just a smidge. There we go. Okay, so what should we work on first? We have... You're doing a lurk and work right now? Cool. Yeah, I do that a lot. I have streams on usually when I'm doing stuff. Sometimes it depends on the kind of work. If it's like... if it's programming, I find that a little tough because you need to use your language center of your brain, such as it is. Whereas art, it's sort of, you can listen to something. I just thought of something, the Bridge of a Starship being an amazing movie theatre. It has a huge screen and full surround sound setup. Yeah, I think someone, some massive Trekkie did something like that, where they made their sort of home theatre into a mock-up of the bridge. I mean, it wasn't accurate, but it was authentic, if you know what I mean. Right, so I guess we'll look at the existing art we have. art. That's a very grandiose term for the scribblings. Let's see, cards, card art. Here we go. So,
Hi.
hello, Vampire Neil. Welcome. How's it going? So, I guess we could start with a missile. I mean, that's a fairly okay look for the missile. I mean, let's look at the missile as it is in game. If I just do this, and then oh, we just had one there, but oh yeah, okay. So you can see that's what it looks like as a sort of on-screen thing, which is really, really basic because there's only so many pixels to work with. But we can we can do better than that, because it's like how would you I could put like 2 little pixels here and here to make it look, but I'm thinking about that now instead of this. So yeah, let's just start with let's just get an idea. I'm just going to get an idea. Okay, so this is almost exactly the right size already, so that's helpful. You know, I don't hate this. In fact, this look, but I think it can be better. Still probably want this on a different layer. Okay. Maybe this is usually the theatre bridge, only used in battle if absolutely needed. Yeah, the real bridge was destroyed. It's just we're conducting battle from the cinema now. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna fill out the background. Okay. So, is this a good look? I don't necessarily hate it. I don't know. Let's look at some missiles. Let's look at some real missiles for some inspiration. Always look for a reference. Let's look at sci-fi missiles because I don't really want to get too real with this shit. Okay, here we have some sci-fi missiles. Yes, they all have. We have a lot of different styles here. We have this red seems to be a common theme, you know. So we have this big what's it here? Also the kind of steel chrome streamlined look. This looks weird. That's a really weird looking missile. Obviously they're a bit phallic because they're missiles, but you know, they all look like NSFW products. It's true, but that's because the thing is, in the atmosphere it needs to be streamlined, right? But in space it doesn't need to be, so it could be any shape. That seems weird. 3 missiles in one. These look like tank shells. Yeah. So these kind have like no fins. It doesn't really make sense for it to have fins, right? You need fins for stabilization when it's flying in an atmosphere, right? So having the fins on this doesn't make a lot of sense. So let's get rid of those. It also would. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Yeah, it would also match better with the in-game sprite, if you like, the world sprite, should we say? Yeah, the problem is it just does look like a giant thing. You'll never nuke a planet from orbit with that attitude. Let's see. Why not a different color node for different types of missiles? That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. So there's probably gonna. This is like a concussive missile, and there's probably gonna be like an ion missile as well, to disrupt systems. So yeah, that's a good idea. It is very human. Maybe some other ships would have burdock missiles or such. What's a burdock missile? It's very human. I mean, it's an engineering thing, right? The reason it's like that shape is because, for one thing, it has to, come out of some kind of tube, and it also has to make it through at least an atmosphere. At least in the case of an atmospheric weapon. But that's the problem. If I make it, if in space you could make it a cube, right? And it would fly just as well. But it wouldn't be recognizable as a missile, would it? So that's the thing. You've got to work with what your audience expects to see. Red equals explosive, yellow equals custard, blue equals depression. Fire the depression missiles. Oh, I can't be bothered. It's a waste of time. What's the point? No, don't fire them at yourself. Yeah. I don't like these flames, really. You can do better than those flames. I'm just removing things from this sprite now. That's all this is. It's just, I'm anti-drawing. I'm just erasing stuff. Okay. Can you turn it into a star like the Star Wars torpedoes? Well, that's the funny thing. The Star Wars torpedoes are not... Let's see. Like the proton torpedoes. I mean, look. That's what missiles look like in Wikipedia. You know. There. Concussion missiles. They look just like any other kind of missile. They look really blatantly, you know, unnecessarily thinned. Look at this. It's got a big bulbous end. I mean, come on. Right? I mean, I know what you mean, right? In the let's see. Yeah, that's a weird mock-up, but can I just see from the movie, please? Because I want to. Okay, because they're glowing, right? But they're. Yeah, because I want to also... Okay, here we are. Here's what they look like in the show, in the movie, sort of, I guess. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Just like a red light in the movies. I mean, in Star Trek. Okay, let's look at... I'm always going to go to Star Trek, you know. So this is what they look like in Star Trek, but for some reason they glow. There's no, I don't understand why they glow, because this is what they look like, right? Why does that glow? You know, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, it glows because it's cool, right? But I want to have a different kind of torpedo, which is an energy torpedo essentially. So that needs to be distinctive from this. This is a blatantly physical weapon. That's why it gets through the shields, you see. Yeah. So maybe not red. I don't know. I feel really stuck already. Because I don't... Let's just find a missile. Star Trek doesn't have missiles, really. Like, they mention them like once or twice. Oh, that's a missile they talk about. Yeah, it's not really a missile, it's a spaceship, but they call it a missile. This is... Oh, yeah, there's this one. That's kind of cool. I remember this from Voyager. See, now that's quite sleek, but also, you know, it's obviously not optimized for an atmosphere, but why would it be? Cool things are known for bright red glow. It's true. Maybe this missile is dual used in space and atmosphere, but explain the fins. That's true, yeah. Shape of a burdock. You know those plant things that get stuck on clothes? I have to look this up. Oh, is that what that is? Okay. I didn't know that's what they were. Anyway, yeah, we could try to give it some bumps. That might make it interesting, right? Let's give it some shape. That makes it kind of have a different, you know, more interesting shape. Just take off this background layer. There we go. Okay, well that's a start. Let's change this color. Dandelion and burdock for everyone. Yeah, that's the only time I've heard burdock in a phrase is to do with that drink, which is quite nice. But I don't like it. I don't drink it a lot. I'll drink it occasionally because it's a bit sickly. Captain would know the picture is representative of possibly not a photo of the actual missile being launched. That'd be great if the crew is just patronising him, handing him all these cards. It's like, this isn't what it really looks like, but we need him to understand it, you know, so we're going to just play along and give him this thing to look at. Let's see about adding some weird details like this. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe. You get inspiration for throwing weapons like darts, stars, frisbees, or just flesh shit. Trouble is, those are all atmospheric as well. What's this? Oh, this is. Oh, that's from Into Darkness. Yes, of course. Okay, but nevertheless, that is a cool-looking missile. Right, look at that. Oh, it's a that's a photon torpedo. For God's sake. Okay, fine. Fine. That's a photon torpedo. No step. It says Photio 93. Does that mean it's a photon torpedo? I don't remember this movie. I saw it once and didn't like it. I ended up making something atmospheric looking anyway. Yeah, it's true. It does kind of look Starfleet. I'll give them that, because it's got this kind of very, you know, clean look to it. Okay. Let's just play around with this some more. How are you all doing today? Hope everyone is well. Not too stressed by things that may be happening. It's been a crazy time, but we don't have to talk about that. Yeah. Wing Commander has some interesting triangular cruise missiles. Okay, let's look that up. Wing Commander missiles. Yeah, that's interesting. It's kind of boxy. Wait, you said cruise missiles. Is that this particular type? That's just real ones. No, thank you. Oh, is this the ones you mean? There we go. Oh, yeah. They're kind of triangular. I guess that's probably because that was easier to make in 3D with the limited. Was this a 3D? A 3D game was like that? Which Wing Commander was that in? And we have this one as well. These are the Kilrathi. That's the enemy, right? I haven't really played it. That's kind of interesting. Just normal stresses, not letting extra stuff do too much. There's only so much stress to fit in. Yeah. Sorry, we have a new source of stress. Has it got an appointment? I don't have any room for any new stress. I'm completely stressed out already. There's no more. They'll have to come back next year when things are better. Probably. Not really. Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of okay. It's an interesting effect. Okay. Maybe some kind of rocket-like engine out the back as well. So, kind of like that. Just a general shape first. I wish I was good at pixel art. I try to be. But there's just, like, I see some pixel artists, the work they do, and it's just, like, it's magic to me. You know, I just don't know how they do it. Side engines. Ooh, that's a great idea. See, this is why I love. Well, it's one of the reasons I love streaming this, because you all have such great ideas for me to steal. Like, yes, perfect. So I have a line tool, don't I? Let's try that. Yeah, and it's like a little baby version of the ship. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I already read that. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Now that kind of looks shit, but we can fix it. We can give that a red tip as well. That's kind of awesome, actually. I'm quite pleased with how that looks. Just, I mean, it needs to be improved upon, but you know. It does look like its own little spaceship, but that makes sense, right? Because it is kind of a spaceship. It's in the same way that a missile is kind of a plane, like, I guess. Why isn't this lining up properly? I think it's because this is an uneven number of pixels wide. I think I need to like shift it over one. This does look kind of cool. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, yeah, thank yourself because you thought of it. I'm gonna have to credit my Twitch chat in the game. It's gonna be like, and thanks to the Twitch chat for giving me all the ideas. Disclaimer: these are ideas of mine, and you cannot take them. I mean, yeah, don't sue me. Yeah. Yeah. Why isn't? Okay. I think I just need to move this. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Yes. Let's put the background back on. Yeah, that definitely looks a lot more sci-fi. It looks like a tiny spaceship. How nice. Oh, that means we could even give it some like green lights on the side, right? Like the main ship does. Yeah. Like we could imagine it uses the same kind of propulsion system. Because why would it necessarily use rocket engines, right? It's a fucking space crazy shit. Yeah, because the photon torpedoes, the reason they don't have... Hang on. No. Wait, no. I'm trying to... I'm procrastinating. No, torpedo coffin. No. So, yeah. I'm going to nerd out about Star Trek, because that's what I do. And you can't stop me. Photorp, yeah. So, it's got all this crazy shit in here, because basically what this is I can't remember which part of it, but one of these parts is an antimatter containment vessel, which is just a magnetic bottle full of antimatter that combines with matter at the point of impact, and then just creates an antimatter explosion. But this thing, it doesn't have like rocket engines or anything. I think it might have some kind of thrusters or something, but what its main purpose is to be used as a weapon that you can fire at warp speed. Because if you're flying forward at warp speed, faster than light, and you fire a phaser, which is a particle beam, forwards, it will travel within your warp bubble at speed relative to you, but as soon as it gets outside the warp bubble, it will no longer be traveling faster than light, and then you'll have this kind of build-up on the front of your warp bubble, which is kind of like a sonic boom, but with phaser energy, and then you'd kill yourself. But nevertheless, they seem to ignore this in some Star Trek episodes where they have them firing phasers at warp, and it's like, dude, you can't do that. That's why the photon torpedo exists. Because it's not... The photon part is named after the fact photons warp, light speed, warp speed, and it even has a little deflector dish at the front. So it doesn't really have its own warp drive. What it has is a kind of ability to sustain the warp bubble of the ship it comes out of. I realise this is exactly why you came to to this stream to hear me rant about Star Trek. Maybe you did. Warp sustainer engine. Yes, Ritu knows what it's all about. Yes, exactly. Yeah, even though you see them fired a lot at sublight speeds, but even so, it's a lot of technology to just blow up, isn't it? It does make me wonder how they made enough room for for someone to fit in it as a coffin. I guess they just took out almost everything.
Shut up, Wesley.
Okay, fine. Let's move on. That's so loud in my ears. I don't expect it. It makes me jump. But yes, it had to be done. It had to be done. I don't blame you. Let's just give this some shading, I guess. Yes. So. Yay. Meow indeed. I guess it still could have some kind of thrust out the back, but maybe not. Maybe it could be like an ion engine, right? Ion engines are a real thing, I think, at least in theory. Basically, the idea is it kind of creates this. It fires out a stream of ions rather than fire, essentially. So it's essentially propelling by firing electrons or something out the back of the ship. Don't ion engines go super slow at first? Yes. So that's the problem, is they don't have a lot of thrust, but they are very efficient. So you can potentially go a lot further with them than you can with a yes, specific impulse. I have a feeling some people here have played Kerbal Space Program, because that's where I'm getting this information from as well. But I believe it is accurate to how they actually work. Try attaching Aegis to the missile directly. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Let's see how that looks. Just get rid of this slot. Do. I could just do this. Oops. Yeah, that's quicker. Okay. Kind of like that. Yeah. Huh. Okay, what do we think? Does that look better? Let's have them side by side. Sprite, canvas size. No. Wait a minute. Oh shit. One moment. There we go. Okay. Which of those looks better? What do we think? You can see the smaller version here too. That looks legit. I think about equal unless there's some more detail on the struts. Okay. What could we do on the struts? We could put some green lights. Oh, that's the wrong layer. Because it has those on the main ship as well. But the engine's extended, perhaps puts more like a small spacecraft. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, this does look a bit more missile-y, and it looks a bit more like it could come out of a missile port or something. What if we had some thrust back here as well? Does that look good, or should it be just the sides? I think just the sides is good. I'm leaning towards this one. They can both be produced as different missile variants. Yeah. That's true. Seems good. Okay. Let's go with. Hang on. Let's try a third approach just to see. Like if we just make the struts slightly smaller, would that be the best of both worlds? I should save this as well, shouldn't I? Cards, card art. So short range versus long range. Ooh, range isn't really going to be an issue in the game though. So maybe the extended ones are further up. Connected is close to the base. Change colors on one of them. Yeah, that's a good idea. One could be a different variant. Like one could be the ion engines, and one could be something else. I might as well save both types. But yeah, let's try moving the. This is going to be a bit rough. Yeah. I mean, it kind of just looks like it has a huge thing sticking out its back. Like that. Yeah. Standing behind the base looks kind of landing geary. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep both of them, but I'm going to... Wait, hang on. Just going to pull that missile both and then get the dimensions back. And stick with this one for now. Whoops, that's the wrong layer. No, now I'm copying the layer. Damn it. No, no, there. Okay. Alright. So, let's remember that upper engines are very unstable. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. So what else do we want to add to this? I'm not sure about the background color. Do we want just black? Oops. Why is nothing happening? What? Oh. The background's on the same layer. There we go. Maybe slightly blue. Because we might want to make some sort of impression of movement here. So if I want these animated, first thing obviously is to animate the engine bits. How to do that? Let's put the onion skinning on, that should help. This is a nice feature. Oh, wait, it's not. Ow. Yeah, okay. It's not showing up very well. You can't really see it very well, but it's... It's kind of, it's showing the... Oh, that's annoying. Do I have to use a different color for it to recognize it? Like if I change it to bright green. Oops. Will it recognize it then? Kind of, not very well. Doesn't show up at all on the... Can I link those and all that? No. Damn it, the onion skinning doesn't work. Oh well. Doesn't work with that colour anyway. Okay, let's do it the old-fashioned way. I guess I can compare it to the previous one. That works. Oops. That's the same. Yeah, I want a kind of alternating pattern, really. But I don't want it to just be... That's no good. It needs to kind of look like it's traveling outwards.
They're safe.
Thank you for the follow, Techneligence. Much appreciated. Right, no. This is not going to look right. I don't know, that's maybe in the right direction. Maybe we actually need to go with something a bit more like that to start with. So let's just make another frame. And then... Oops. Do. Maybe. I think this one needs to kind of... If we have them sort of get darker as they go out, that makes some sense, I think. Wait. Like when it gets down to 1, it starts to diminish. Don't know if you're even going to see that. I think you might see that. Okay. Does that work? I'll get rid of this first frame and then see. Animation is difficult. Okay. That's sort of right, but not quite. I think it needs to not widen here. That's a mistake. The problem is, if a pixel stays in the same place, it doesn't look like it's moving, obviously. Yeah, that has some kind of momentum to it, but this pixel is a problem. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's going further out. It's really tricky. That doesn't look right. I guess that when it gets that far out, it should just stop. Or disappear. I might be overthinking this. Me overthinking stuff? Surely not. The pizza van man is here, so I'm have to order all of the everything twice. There's a pizza van there? Yeah, I want a pizza van. That's like the ice cream van for adults and children. But like, yeah, what? That's awesome. Also, a place literally anything that's supposed to be moving. If it moves in there, yeah. But what I mean is, yeah. But yeah. I guess it doesn't sound. It does sound stupid. Okay. I think this frame needs to be here. Oh, that might be better. I think we need one more frame. 1, 2. Yeah, that doesn't transition well into that. Because I kind of want to. If we let's mark one as like green and see where it goes. So it goes there, then it goes there, then it goes there. So which means then it should go here. Okay. It's really tricky. I think it might be better to animate them one at a time. It still doesn't look right. So if you follow just like one of the lines, yeah, it's still not right. Yeah, it's because it's moved 2, that's why. It needs to move 1. Oh, it's really hard to follow. Okay, that's 3. Why is it like that? Yeah, okay, there we go. We basically want this kind of alternating 2 to 3. That's what we want. Yeah, so that's why that one's wrong. So this should be... That is to that 3. That 2, that's 3, and then... Yep, we need... I'm confusing myself. Okay, I'm going to try it with the other one and do it one at a time. And then it should make sense. Spending a lot of time on this silly ion animation, but I want it to look right. It's probably not that important, but hey. Okay, there we have just one, right? So that's kind of what I want it to look like, but keep going. So for that to happen, on this one, it needs to be like this. Actually, we need another frame, because then it can alternate. Wait, why is that? Okay. I hope this isn't too boring and makes some sense to people. Right, now, this frame 1, we want it here. Yes, okay, this is working. This is much more systematic. Does it make sense what I'm doing? It does to me, at least. Okay, then it will go to 1 pixel. Okay. That's, okay. So that's, the one on the right is more like what I was thinking, right? It kind of moves one after another and then fades out. But they seem like they're too far apart. So, is there any way to change that? I don't know, maybe that's cool. Kind of looks like a magnetic field or something, maybe. I don't know. What if we embellish it a little with a different color, right? Like something like that. So that it has something going through it all the time. Does that look better? I think that looks better. Let's see it zoomed out a bit. It might be too static though. Maybe if it changes color. Because it looks like a solid object. It doesn't look like part of the engine plume. Okay. Maybe if it flickers, is that? Maybe. Wait. Game development streams are usually such an adrenaline rush. Yeah, it's true. Doesn't look right in the preview. Yeah. I mean, they can be, you know, it's like they can be kind of fun. You know, it depends on the streamer. Ooh. That kind of looks alright, but I think the problem is that it's going from there. I need one more frame, but it doesn't. Is that good? Kind of looks a bit jumpy, but I think it's because of the extra frame. Like, this is like more like the resolution you're actually seeing it out on screen. Oh, could someone deal with that, please? Any mods in chat want to use the old bop? Express your power. Oh wow, it's been an hour, and thank you, Judge Groovyman, for your service. Much appreciated. Yeah, it's been an hour. It's supposed to be my time to take a break, so I'll do that. Maybe I'll go see if there's a pizza van outside, but there isn't, because I don't live in fucking hoity-toity pizza land. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you all in about 5 minutes. Be right back. Wait. What? PacBilly's streaming when I'm streaming? Damn it! What is he? Who does he think he is? Okay, let's go watch his stream on my stream. Are we allowed to do that? Probably.
Chew on, I know.
Look,
I know
he's streaming.
It's the chew. Once I get the chew. Oh, good, yes.
Unbelievable.
Anybody here? Oh, the Ritu is here. Oh man, Jim is on break, huh? Oh man, he's streaming. Oh, he's streaming over on Twitch.
Yeah, I am.
Ritu, hello, welcome. I hate to take audience away from Jim though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Look, just promise me you'll go back to Jim's stream after when he comes back. 'Cause I don't want to take away from him.
He has no idea.
I think it's his game dev stream, correct?
Can you even hear this?
Oh, look at this, Jim. See, I don't want to take away from Jim's. So look, everybody just leave.
No.
Go to Twitch.
Yeah, you can.
Watch Jim's stream.
You can if you want, but you'll just.
Nothing. There's really nothing to see here, as you can plainly see. So you're not missing anything. Yesterday, when I wasn't streaming, I got all the way to Balrog or. M. Bison. I guess his real name is M. Bison. But
He's not even reading the chat.
Name,
Yeah.
I like the fact that.
Okay.
M. Bison
Damn it!
was,
it's so hard for me to catch one of his streams because he doesn't announce them. He just I'm going to stream right now, and he does it in the middle of my stream.
Jim is watching my stream on his stream. Man, I'm telling you, don't everybody just go watch Jim's stream. I didn't realize that was still going on. I'm in my own little world over here.
It's okay, PacBilly.
The quality of this production, or the lack thereof.
Well, you'd better leave this up because I want to watch it later.
I'm still in this.
You better
This
leave.
is the recently remastered Mega Drive version of Street Fighter Champion Edition. That I
All right.
am really sad.
All right, go watch PacBilly's stream for 5 minutes at least, and I'll see you in a bit.
There's no reason to be here. You know?
I go driving in my car. It's not quite a Jaguar. Run it over. Oh.
Hi.
We'll raid you, manually.
Yeah. Right.
Oh man, I done lost.
Okay, so I can't watch PacBilly's stream because I'm streaming now. So this is unfortunate. I hope he leaves it up because I want to watch that later. But hello, Dreddy. We're just watching PacBilly's stream on my stream because that's how we roll. USA. Yeah, but I guess I should get back to work. I really want to watch this stream.
Anyone seen
Damn it.
the new Commodore 64?
Maybe I should just stop streaming and like start streaming again later. Like, should I stop the stream and then start it again when he's done, or fuck it, I'll just work. Whatever. Okay. Oh, it's annoying. Let's put the music back on. Anyway. PacBilly, he's just... You can't predict him, you know? He's like, yeah, classic PacBilly timing. He's like... He's a force of nature. That boy. He's unpredictable. He's unstoppable. He just does. PacBilly's gonna pack Bill. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm working on making a missile. This is a lot more exciting than Street Fighter 2, isn't it? Yeah. Hello, Dreddy. How's it going? Welcome. I won't feel offended if you go watch PacBilly's stream. Anyone. You should everyone should go watch PacBilly's stream instead of mine, because it's so much more entertaining. And he has so many great stories. Like, his Christmas stories are next level, you know? They're shocking and amazing in so many ways. You will never be the same again after you've heard a PacBilly story. That just doesn't look right. I need another frame for... Judge Goofy Man is watching both. I do not know how you can do that. Like, you can't be listening to both, surely, because that would drive me insane if I tried that. But if you can do that, so be it. Yeah. Alright, maybe... Maybe there's another way to do this. I'm probably overthinking this. Like, if I just remove it for one frame, does that make it better? And then back to this size. I have Jim on the big screen and PacBilly on my laptop. It's amazing. Technology! Okay, does that work? No, that does not work because... Oh wait, maybe it does. Get rid of these ones. Okay, how does this look? Kind of alright? I don't know. It'll do. It'll do. It'll do. Okay, let's copy that over to the other one. Probably train your brain to take multiple streams at once until you die from it or something. It's like when in Star Trek, Data listens to like 5 pieces of music at the same time. You know, and that's him sort of you know, showing restraint because he's doing some complex calculations at the same time, and it requires a lot of his concentration because Data's better than humans, obviously. Damn it, I really want to watch PacBilly's stream. I don't know if it's probably breaking some TOS to like watch someone else's stream, especially on a different platform. Like, look at this, look at him go. Spock's retraining. I don't remember that. Was that in Spock's brain or something? Hang on.
My friend asked to see a link to the stream, so I'm going to send her a link to the stream while you all sit there and watch, well, no.
Yeah, okay. Oh, in Star Trek 4, of course. Yeah, right. When he's answering like questions from 3 different exams at the same time. Yeah. What is the atomic number of gallium? Correct. How do you feel? How do you feel? I do not understand the question. Yeah, of course I know that. How can I not know that? Yeah. Okay, so I'm pleased with that. That looks all right, I think. Rimmer on Holoship. Nevertheless, I shall attempt it. Yes. Okay, we want some background stuff going on now, so maybe some like stars flying by. That'd be nice. So simplest way is just we need this to move across in 5. So wait, how long is this? We want it to make It doesn't necessarily need to move across it. Timing this so it works with 5 frames is tricky, is what I'm trying to say. So, like, it needs to be sort of a multiple of 5, so let's just try something. Let's just try, like, this. No. Okay, simple way to do this. Just like this. Sort of step it across. Like that. Yeah. You see how that works? Then as it cycles through... Wait, did I do that wrong? No? Okay. Is this the right direction? Yes, okay. Alright, let's see how that looks. Okay, so that's... The problem is, do we not... I'll join them up and see how it looks after that. Because this is kind of like the stars, you know, moving by. The problem is that we have these two perfectly lined up lines, which isn't great. But if we replicate that across different parts, let's just what's the best way to do this? I guess I can copy the layer and then move it on every layer. So I can select all these and then move like this. So if I go over there, will that work? Yes. Okay, good. Let's just keep doing that. It's going to be obnoxious, but it'll work. Select all the layers. And move. Like that. And again. Layer 3, copy. Select all the layers and move again. Okay. And then we'll start to see it hopefully come together. Okay. The problem is we still have that doubling effect, so that's no good. I know what I can do. I can have it repeat, essentially. So, okay, let's get rid of everything again. Delete that. Okay. So instead of... Yeah, I'll just have to copy all these frames. Can I do that easily? Why is there no easy way to copy frames? Does anyone know how to copy... The missile's flying nicely in the middle of the lane, yeah. Does anyone know how to copy like a selection of layers? A selection of frames, I mean. Because it doesn't seem to let me. Frame... It just makes new frame. Why is there nowhere to copy a frame? I mean, you can make a new frame, but then it like makes it in there, and I have to move it over. It's not ideal. Fine, I'll do it the stupid way. So this is the only way I know how to do it, and it's kind of dumb. Do I have to do it this way? Oops. Ah, see? It's making problems happen. Okay. But it looks like I did it right. Okay, so simply what I'll do here is delete that there, and there, and there, and there, and here, and here, and here, and here, and there. So now it looks like just one going past. Okay, and now we just need to repeat that many times. Let's just name these, shall we? So I'll just put this star. It's not really a star. Missile. Background. Okay. I'm too much of an A-Sprite noob to know. Yeah, me too, apparently. But, it might be too slow. Is that too slow? Like, if you imagine it with a lot of them, let's just duplicate this and move it a bit. Copy it that way so I can. And again, there's probably a better way to do this, but I don't know what it is. That seems right. Okay. You do it in 5 frames and make it faster. Yeah, it might be too slow. Oh, this is going to be tedious. Yeah, maybe it should be... I should save this. Why isn't it not saved? There we go. Yes, okay. Yeah, it looks kind of slow. It doesn't look like it's moving fast. Alright. I'm going to save it as a different thing in case I want to go back. So, missile 2. And we'll get rid of these frames. And then, get rid of these. So essentially I want to remove every other one. But, that's awkward now. Oh, damn it, I'm just going to have to do it again. Okay. Yeah, that looks a bit better, I guess. I think really the one I want to be starting with is right in the middle, so if I okay. New layer, no, duplicate layer, select all the frames and then put it like here. Why didn't that work? Damn it. Didn't have all the right flames. I didn't have all the flames selected. It just disappeared. Okay, of course it does. Alright. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but I don't know what it is. Is that the right amount? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Is that right? Not sure. I think it's alright. Let's just move that across a tiny bit. Did that work? I'm not sure that worked. It's hard to tell. Select all frames. No, wait. Select the whole image, then select all frames, then move it like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now we just need to copy this layer 1,000,000 times. Yay, how exciting. Okay. Wait, I didn't catch all the frames then. It's so tedious. I could probably do this programmatically in some way that would make it a lot quicker. No, that's the wrong... Oh, I did the wrong thing. Control A does 2 different things in 2 different spaces. Like, select there, then select there. What? Is that... Still working alright. It just kind of looks shit, doesn't it? You can't even see most of them because they're behind the missile. Okay. move over the middle ones then. Whichever ones they happen to be. Like there. Which one is that? This one. I mean, the problem is that they're kind of Control D for duplicate, and it doesn't do anything. I think I'm gonna have to come back at this later because this is just tedious and dull. I'm gonna get rid of all these. Okay. Because I mean, I could do this with some kind of clever thing. I don't need to do this in Aspirate. I could have the stars themselves be objects which move within the. You know, I could make it in Unity. Let's actually do that. Let's actually do that right now, because that'll be an interesting thing to show, hopefully. To show the difference between animating it manually and I'm gonna just I'm gonna overwrite that one. That's fine. Okay. Let's make this like that. Oh, okay, yeah. I was using that instead of. Okay, let's clean this up a little. Get rid of these. What the hell? Oh, I've got onion skinning on still. That's why that looks like that. Okay. Just get rid of all these. Ooh. Horrible bits where I was drawing the background color instead of using the eraser, because I am smart. Okay, good enough. I'm still not 100% sure about the outline. Maybe the outline should be different. Let's get even without the stars, but you'll come up with something. Well, yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful what I have in mind should work. So let me show you what I'm going to do. So save it as export as a PNG, which outputs all the frames, and then go over here. Oh, so if anyone has just joined us, I know Dreddy has, let's just have a look at the game as it is so far. We have some damage modeling going on now, which will take a little while to get through their shields, but we should see it. I'll just start pummeling the ship. There we go. So we've got some shield effects. Like this, the shield bubble shows up, which is kind of cool. And once the shields are down, you'll start to see the ship itself take some damage. Thank you. Okay. I need to. Yeah, this is all completely unbalanced, of course, because it's just. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now let's start taking out some shit. There we go. Oh, we missed. Okay, fine. Try again. Boom. Thank you, Dreddy. And let's fire off what we got.
He's dead, Jack.
Wee. Oh, it's so satisfying. It's taking out my lasers. I can't use that. Okay. It's tricky to time those with the stream delay, but yeah. Okay, how about 4 missiles? What do you think of that? It'll hit them next turn. Boom, miss, boom, miss. Okay, never mind. Okay, so that's how that's looking. Let's go into the card art here and look at missile 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. I guess I can just try this in just in the world somewhere. It's gonna need to be UI because it goes in the card. So let's just put it on its own canvas for now. Here's one. UI image. and then give it the sprite. Set the right size. Oh, it's big. Yes, of course. It's very big. It's not quite right. Okay. Set that properly. There we go. Now it's really small. But that's fine. Okay. So, we need to give it an image animator. Just my own animation class that I made. Oh, because the Unity animator is fine for what it's meant for, but it's meant for 3D, and it's overly complicated and not great for 2D. So I simply made this little class, game animation. All you do is make this list of frames. And wait, where is it? Wait, there it is. Okay. And then add them in. Set a frame delay. Set an impact frame. That's only applies for like weapons. So this needs to be a loop. Let's put the frame delay to 0.1. Let's call it missile card art. And one more frame. Okay, now that's sorted that animation. But what I really want to happen is I want some little stars to go by. So make a new image. For now, I'll just make it a blank thing and change its size to 1 pixel. Okay, so what's the little six icon palette in the top left of the screen? This is it's sort of a new. It's just the toolbar. So move, rotate, scale, rect, and transform. General, so it's just like they've put them here now. They've in the new version of Unity. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I basically want to have a little script which makes this thing move in a direction. So I'll just write that now. It's going to be quick and dirty because I'm just doing this to demonstrate, but I'll probably fix it later. Let's just put it in the main thing. So, star animation, movement, I guess. And then let's edit the script. Yeah, come on. Do the thing. Where is it? Okay. I need to change that. You can get it so it doesn't include that in every. Wait. Yeah. Is the game running? No. Okay. Okay. So we want to have basically in the update we want to be moving it by a certain amount every frame. So for this, we're going to need the elapsed time field and speed field and what else? Well, anyway, let's start time. No, elapsed time plus equals time dot delta time. That basically just means every update cycle, every frame essentially, it's going to add the amount of time that has passed since the last update. So that gives us our elapsed time. Oh yeah. So we want something like a frame delay, which I'm going to want to set these values, but I'm going to set them in the inspector, which I can do like that. And then if elapsed time is greater than or equal to frame delay, so basically when the amount of time that has passed is greater than 1 frame length, the frame delay, then we want to move to the next frame. So we want to basically move star. Okay, so for that we want they're all going to move in the same direction, right? So we're also going to want a move amount so that each frame want to get a reference for the transform, like transform there. Transform equals. Okay, wait. It's a bit awkward because it's. Let's just for simplicity, I'm gonna do it the less efficient way in terms of optimization, just for the sake of making this simple. So transform dot. I think translate is the right way to do this. Translate minus move amount and minus move amount. So that basically means move in the X to the left, which is negative, and to the Y to down, which is negative, and 0 on the Z. So that should on its own just make this star move, but we also want it to wrap around when it gets to the edge of the rect, which is going to be the little tricky thing. So this star, I want it to move down, and then when it reaches the edge, I want it to go back to where it started, right? So we really want to give this a sort of border. Okay. Should start calling these something other than just image, image, and image. So this is border. This is missile. And this is star. So that can be there. Okay. So when this star is going to go, it's going to go like this on its own, and then when it reaches here, I want it to go back. This is where I get confused because, like, something simple as like trying to say, "Is this in this box?" is weird and difficult in Unity, and I get confused by it a lot. You think you could just say like if it's a rect transform, isn't it? That's the problem. So we need to. It's a different kind of transform. We need to get that in the awake. Damn it. There. Oh, it's in rect transform utility, isn't it? So let's see. Whoops. Yeah. I've done this before. I need to just find where I did it before and copy the code. Yeah. Okay, here we are. Here's something. Switch to rect transform. What the hell? No, this is someone else's. This is not mine. This is the do tween. Okay. Yeah, where else have I used it? No, that's also in do tween. Didn't I use this? Didn't I put this in? Yeah, here it is. Okay. Display process. This is in tooltip. This is why I shouldn't do coding on stream. I just get confused because I try to explain what I'm doing and end up I'm gonna have to spend like 10 minutes trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. I don't want a world to screen point. That's not what I want. Okay, let's just try to make this as simple as possible. If transform dot position dot x is less than, let's just give it a value. X boundary, Y boundary. Streaming brain is very different from normal brain. It's really true. So let's just say if it's less than X boundary, reset position. No! To make this. Create method. There we go. And for this, I'm going to need to actually get a start position. So, to 3, start position. Ah, almost had it. Start position equals transform dot position. So when it starts up, it's going to set this value, and when we call reset position, it's just going to do that. So do you want to do the same for the Y boundary? Actually, I can just do OR, but my keyboard doesn't have the OR thing. It's a stupid keyboard. Anyway, I'll just do it this way. It's simple. This is not efficient code, but it'll work, I think. Now we just need to set the values properly. So I probably want to do local position, actually, not just position. So local position here. So no, not local position. There we go. Is what it sounds like. It's local to the to the object it's sort of inside, essentially. All right. Let's set some things here. Let's give it a speed. Let's go make it really slow to start with. Frame delay 0.1. Move amount also small. Wait, did I? I didn't use speed, did I? I ignored speed. I move amount, whatever. Okay. Okay, so the X boundary. Let's leave it at 0, because that is the bottom left. Let's see what happens when we do it. Which is usually the way I work. Is I just make some code and see what happens. You know. Okay, I need to actually. Okay, it's doing something, but it's stopped. Oh, I haven't reset the elapsed time. That's what I need to do. When it gets reset, it needs to set the elapsed time to 0, because otherwise, what does it? No, that's not right. When this movement happens, the elapsed time has to reset. Of course, I forgot about that. So that basically, yeah, okay. Now this is also not entirely accurate, because it will be. It says as long as the elapsed time is over the frame time, so it's not going to be perfect. But you love the lighting on the enemy ship. Oh, thank you, Judge Groovy Man. Yeah, I've actually upgraded the lighting model to the universal render pipeline now, because of various reasons. It was sort of being weird, but it does mean that the normal maps are now on 2D objects are now supported. They're doing 2D lighting properly in Unity. They didn't used to do that. It used to be that you had to use a third-party sort of set of shaders and stuff. Okay, so we have this star moving, and it's moving very slowly. Let's make it move a bit more. Why is it? Why did that? Why is it not moving now? The elapsed time is what? Okay, that's really confusing. Yeah, this is how I code things. I just try something, see if it works, and then it's all just a mess until I figure it out. Yeah, it's not moving. Why not? Oh, I see. It is moving until it gets to the point where it's supposed to go, and then it just stops. The reset position isn't working. Okay, that's why. But why isn't... Boundaries are being read. Start position. Okay, I'm gonna serialize this so I can see what it says. Okay, so there we have start position. It's not going to be set until I press play, because it's set in the awake function. Okay, 10:26, 4:56. It's not a local position. That's the problem, I think. Yeah, okay, let's try it as local. And then when we reset, we'll set the transforms local position. Yeah, because it's checking the local position. It should also set the local position. That's why. At least that might be why. Is PacBilly still streaming? He is. Look at this.
Well, that's the reward you get for losing, is that you get to watch that little eyeball go shaming.
Damn it. I want to go watch his stream. I don't want to do this. I want to go watch PacBilly's stream. Maybe I should just do that. Maybe we should do an unofficial raid. Because it is already 8. Right, let's... I do kind of... Okay, there we go. Look, it's doing the thing. Right, it's in the wrong place, but you get the idea. Now, if we have that... Let's just copy it. Okay. Yeah, for some reason, this is disappearing. Oh! I haven't set the animation. Let's set the animation. Not on this, no. On the missile. What did I call it? Just called it new game animation. Okay, that's stupid. Missile card art. Okay. There it is. Alright. Now, I could really just put this in the screen, couldn't I? And it would actually show up. Let's make it a bit bigger, just for the sake of seeing it properly. So we can. There we go. Okay, we can see the star moving. It's way too slow. Let's change that to like 10. There we go. But it's in the right. It's not. Okay, let's set the boundary to just like -50, minus the other way around. I'm just fudging this because it's a really inefficient way to do it. It really is. Like, it's just. It's kind of like a particle system I've just made, but let's change the movement to 10. Okay, that's almost right. I mean, not quite. Now let's just see what happens when we make a bunch of them. We could have them move at different speeds as well. That is a possibility. But let's just change this to 10. And then copy the lot again. Wait. Copy, paste. There we go. And then we can just do something like that. And now let's see how it looks. So obviously imagine this on a card, you know. Let's give it a bit of background so you can... There. Okay. It's kind of fucked, but yeah, it's really not right at all, is it? But this is the kind of thing I was talking about, right? Like, you can sort of see what I was trying to do. Right? That's a missile with dandruff. Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? Okay, so that's a failure. But yeah. Let's think of another way, right, to make it look like it's moving. I mean, yeah. Christmas missile. Yeah, it's snowing. I don't know why one of them is slower. Oh, it's because it's this one. There we go. There we go. Also, it should be in front of them. There we go. Yeah. If I just move the missile like over here and then do this, you know, you kind of get the idea of what I was trying to do. It's let's change the boundary. That's a simple way to do it. Let's change the Y boundary to like -20. Yeah, that looks... Why are two of them stuck? Whatever. It's let's make them really fast and see if that makes it look good. No, 50. There we go. Oh, that just... the frame rate's bad, that's why. Let's change the frame delay to 0.01. There we go, that's terrible. Yeah. It's anyway, that's that experiment. I'll find a better way later. Is PacBilly still streaming? He's on his... Hang on.
It has started. There it is. It's a zip file. Let's throw it in and just see what happens.
He's gonna throw it in and see what happens.
That's the Japanese one. I don't guess that matters.
Should we go?
Does it?
Should we do an unofficial raid?
This is going to open in a second window, and I'll have to create a new scene for that window.
Okay, it sounds like he's doing stuff.
So let me... I should switch to studio mode here. So you can see the preview window.
Okay, let's go watch PacBilly stream. So,
Okay, this.
you know, it's PacBilly. He's loading a 32X game.
Bear with me, everyone. Bear.
Bye.
Yeah. See you later, everyone. Thanks for joining. Sorry, it's been a bit of a scuff stream, but isn't it always? Yeah, let's not be talking over PacBilly. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Ritu. I always wonder if it's just a kind of boring thing to watch, but I guess that's just me being overly self-critical. Anyway, let's go watch PacBilly. I'm going to do it. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now. Oh yeah, and I won't be here next week. Just thank you, Judge Groovy Man. Thank you, really appreciate that, and thank you, Visaneku. Thank you, everyone. But yeah, I won't be here next week because I'm going on holiday. But I'll be back the week after. But I might be on a Saturday. Anyway, bye everyone, for real now. Bye.